Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Friday, August the 20th, and Kendall and I are here at the Sterling Inn, packed up, ready to go. Actually, I think Kendall's decided she wants to move in here, and she's just gonna sit here in the rocking chair in the porch all day. But we have a few more miles to make, so we are gonna get back out on the trail today. And we have good news about her eye. She was able to put her contact lens in today, and the swelling's gone down, and it's not red anymore. So hopefully that will stay that way. So the rest did us good. We were glad to take a day off yesterday, but now it's back to the trail. So we just had breakfast here, and we're getting ready to get in the shuttle and head back up. So, all right, come on, let's go. Okay, we did it. We got back out into the woods. We are back on the Appalachian Trail, just heading up to we got a little parking lot area here just off the road, but it's right where we left off at Caratunk, on the other side of the highway there. And continuing on the old trail. So yeah, it's a pretty good day. It's not cold today. It's probably about 70 degrees. It's foggy. Sun's supposed to come out here in a little bit, but packs are heavy. Coming out of town, they usually are. Got about 3 days worth of food to get us up to Monson, and we're headed towards Shaw's hostel, but take us 3 days to get there. So our goal today is 14 miles.
We'll see.
To a shelter, but we do have some bailout points depending on how the weather treats us and such. So, but our objective is 14, so we'll see how we do. That's a pretty good pull for us. We haven't done 14 miles since I don't know how long, but anyway, we both feel good and ready to do some walking. Come on, let's go.
You'll see once again, Appa's laying down on the job. Tripped over these roots right here. Down he went. Now we have to get him back up.
Yep. Okay, Kendall and I found a beautiful little spot to sit and eat our lunch. It's quite the view down over the valley. A little hazy today, so the views aren't quite as good, but man, it's a beautiful spot to sit and eat some lunch today. So, all right, we're gonna get a little rest. Okay, we finished up our lunch, getting ready to put our packs on, but trail goes down over that bump in front of us and down to that water over there. Our next task is up over there. That's Moxie Bald on the other side, and so that's where we're headed, but not till tomorrow. Our goal is to get down across that water, and there's a lean-to just up from there, probably about 6.5, 7 miles from here. So we're halfway to our destination for the day. Just gonna go down this hill, up over that bump, and down to that water down there. So good task for the afternoon, but it's a beautiful day, so I guess we'll get to walking. Come on, let's go. Alright, we made it out to the pond road. I think those are loons. Yep. There's some birds out there. Possibly loons. It just went under now. But yeah. Nice little pond.
Which is in 2.7.
So the name of the pond is Moxie Pond. And we are walking down Moxie Pond Road. Apparently we have to go for a ways down this before we get back onto the trail. Alright guys, you did a good job today. Found us a campsite at the Moxie Pond Shelter campsite, I believe it's called. Not really sure, but just past Moxie Pond anyway. And so we got set up early and got in here about 5:30, quarter to 6, which is perfect time to get in. Got set up, I got dinner out, and now I'm gonna go hang the bear bag up in the tree because we got more food than what fits in the bear vault. So we're gonna hang tonight, which shouldn't be too bad. And I still gotta come back and get my tent set up, get my bed made and stuff. But yeah, had a good day today. First day back on the trail after our 0 day yesterday, and we did it. We did 14.6, which I think is our most mileage since we slack packed over Stratton Mountain in Vermont. So anyway, that's pretty encouraging to us. It's also our third double-digit mileage day in a row since we started this section of Maine. Once we've gotten out of the mountains, so yeah, it's feels pretty good to be able to make some miles again after being so slow in the mountains. So anyway, we are going to get cleaned up. I'm going to get my bed set up, and we are going to go to bed so we can get an early start tomorrow. Kendall wanted you to know that her eye is doing very well. She put her contact in today and didn't have any trouble with it. And she hikes a lot better with two eyes. She still can do it with one, but so much easier for her with two. So, and a lot safer. And my knee is still doing fine. The lump is still behind my knee, but I don't have any pain with it, and it's not getting any bigger. So that's fine. Yeah, the only major thing we had today was me keeling over when I rolled my ankle, but luckily it was a slow roll, and so didn't get any injuries or anything. Just bounced back up and started walking. So yeah, we've been lucky so far without getting major injuries on the trail. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and hang the bear bag and get packed up for the night. And 14.6 miles today. Woohoo! So I hope you guys have a good night, and we will see you back on the trail tomorrow morning. Have a good night. Alright, it's Saturday morning, about 7 o'clock, and Kendall and I are up and packed up and ready to go. So, alright, it was a very good night last night. It was quiet and warm. No rain at all. Woke up dry. That's always good. And would have left a half hour earlier, but I was getting water because it doesn't look like there's much water on the trail today. So to get water from where we're at, which is not very much either. It's very difficult to get water there. And I had my bottle half full after about 15 minutes and realized I had a couple water spiders down in it. So had to start over again. So anyway, we are headed back up onto the trail. So, alright, let's go. Alright, we're getting close to the summit of Moxie Bald. And about a half mile away from it. But it's, as you can tell by my breathing, it's a pretty good little up. I'm sure it'll get rockier as we go. But we're a little over 2,000 feet, about 2,100 feet now. We gotta go up to about 2,500. So we're getting there. Nice little workout this morning. We tried to get up early and get up here before the heat of the day, but it's already pretty heated today. I'm already soaking wet with sweat, and it's only 7:30 in the morning, so it's pretty warm today, and there's no breeze. Quite a bit of humidity. But anyway, after we get up here, it'll be a pretty good down, and then mostly flat for the whole rest of the day, like the flattest section we've seen in a while, at least on the map. We'll see what the trail looks like when we get there. Alright, let's get to the top of this Moxie Bowl. It's weird. Wow.
What's holding it up?
Just that centerpiece.
Yikes.
Yeah, not a great place to camp though. Okay, we're getting closer to the top, just past the caves, and just wanted to show you a view of that peak over there is where we had lunch yesterday. Came down that ridge, and right down there at that water is where we crossed down in there, and our shelter was, our campsite was right down in there somewhere. But yeah, we're making our way up. But beautiful day today. Sky isn't very clear though. The views aren't too spectacular, but you can still see a little bit. There's a little bit of morning haze out there, but I'm sure by the time we get to the top, it'll be pretty good. But yeah, that's where we had lunch yesterday. And now we're heading up that bald mountain we saw from there yesterday. So, all right, let's go ahead and continue on up the trail, if you can call it that. Just a bunch of tumble down rocks and roots here, so we'll make our way up to the top. Kendall's already up there way. She doesn't take as long at the views as I do, so. But yeah. All right, let's go.
This is crazy.
It's pretty steep. All right, we're going down the other side of Moxie Bald Mountain. And this section's almost like walking down the sidewalk. There's a little bit of an edge there, but only about an 8 to 10 foot drop on that side. So, but just walking down the edge of the rock, heading down the hill. Had a few rocks to climb over and down, but not too bad actually. It's kind of foggier on this side. You could see the fog coming up over the mountain on the top, and this side's definitely fogged in, so hopefully it'll keep us a little cooler today for a little while. Alright, we're going down, so I'm going to turn off the camera. Well, Kendall was walking in the lead, but after seeing this right across the trail, about hit her in the face, I don't think she'll be leading anymore. Guess who gets to go in front now? Yeah, it is one big ugly spider, but glad she didn't get that in the face. It's amazing what you'll find across the trail these days. But, yep, pretty big spider. Well, Kendall was in front again. She gets all the fun. She got to see a big old garter snake. Slithered into the weeds before I could see him, but there she was up in front. But you notice where she's at now again. I think she quickly forgot about the spider, but the snake reminded her very quickly. So I'm back up in front. Hopefully, maybe I'll get to see something cool now. But anyway, so yep, we are heading down the hill, almost down to the bottom. Hopefully it'll flatten out a little bit down here, but still making pretty good time. And the weather's a little bit cooler now on this side, with it being a little foggy, but the sun's starting to burn through a little bit more. So anyway, let's get down to the bottom, see if we can find any more creatures before Kendall does. Well, it's about 12 o'clock, and I've been on the trail now for about 5 hours, and just looking for a spot for lunch. Supposedly there's a stream up ahead, less than a half a mile away, but the trail has definitely gotten a lot better, a lot smoother through here, and beautiful right through this section anyway. It got a little rocky there for a while down at the bottom, but now it's just a nice smooth, it's like an old logging road grade through here, but walking on smooth pine needles, no roots or rocks to go over, makes it really nice. So anyway, we're up here looking for a little small stream. We'll sit and have some lunch. Alright, let's go see what we can find. Alright, y'all, we made it to Horseshoe Bend Campground, and got in here kind of early this evening, probably about 3:30 or 4 o'clock. We rolled in here, but thought it was a good place to set up camp. It actually started getting cloudy, like it was going to rain, so we got our tent set up, but it hasn't rained yet, and we are all cleaned up and ready for bed, and so had a good day today. Made it 13 miles today up over Moxie Bald, and puts us in a good position tomorrow to get to the town of Monson. So looking forward to that, and gotta get into a place called Shaw's Hostel. We'll tell you about that tomorrow. But anyway, we're doing well. I'm happy to be here, and gonna hopefully have a good night. Hopefully we'll stay dry, but not really sure about that. But it doesn't look like it's gonna rain right now. So anyway, hope you all have a good night, and we will see you back on trail tomorrow.